Oh,
Ooh, so fancy.
I know, and it gives you an opportunity to leave.
So hopefully my my Wi-Fi will cooperate because we've been having some issues. So if we have an issue, we'll, I'll fix it and we'll come back. But it's good to see you too.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the BOGO Show.
Yes, it's so fun. we wanted to, until I did my order yesterday, I was like, life is so busy. And I was like, oh, wow, if I order the Adaptive, I get 2 oils? Holy cow. So we wanted to come on and just make sure you guys knew how special this BOGO is and how easy it is. And so here we are.
Yeah, it's a very usable BOGO box. I'm very happy with this one. Often we get BOGOs, and I love all BOGOs, but sometimes they're very abstract oils that are very unusual to be using on the daily. Whereas these, I feel like we all know how to use every single one of these, and a quick refresher might just get us all excited. And yeah, the Adaptive one caught my eye as well. So
absolutely. And it's kind of the back to the basics BOGO. I was thinking the same thing. Like, these are all ones that we keep in the house constantly. So, all right. We have a little slideshow for you guys. Let me.
And of course, we've not decided who's talking about which, because we never do. So,
yeah, as you know, this was a little bit of a, kind of on a whim. Let's do it.
A throw together, definitely.
Yeah.
So the first one we've got here is you buy Serenity and you get Balance for free. So you're going to save $21 and only spend around $32 for both of these beauties. Just remember, with BOGOs, you cannot use points. You do have to purchase these. So you can't spend up your points on the BOGOs. Serenity is your everything relaxing and sleep oil. It's a great blend of woodsy and floral oils that are designed to help you fall to sleep and stay asleep. They're also great for anxiety and stress, any kind of tension, fears, nervousness. And I would say Balance is very similar. It's very grounding, very calming, and it's my favorite oil actually to wear on my bra straps. So I put oils on my bra straps in the morning, and the smell stays with you a lot longer than if you put it on your skin.
I love that tip. Okay, I will share that these 2 oils were my first 2 oils. Yes. And I was apprehensive, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for like a whole kit, but I will try these 2 oils. And then I wore them every single day, and the calming came over, and I was sold. Balance is still my all-time favorite. And I usually put it like over my heart. I love it over my heart, and then behind my ears, but I'm going to try the bra strap trick. I love that.
Really good. I think Annie started doing it as well. She was also quite impressed. It works.
Yes, these 2 are must-haves for sure. And I was going to throw in tantrums. Like, if you have young children, these are great for young children. And Balance, and one of the things I learned early on, is a great oil for like newborns when they're first out of the womb. This woman who is like a doula, she uses it on them right after, because that process of coming into this world and then just grounding them. And so I thought that's a fun fact.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
that is a good one.
Now, you should have talked about this one because you say you love this AirX, and I love the AirX too. So, but would you talk about this one? Because I think you know it more than I do. Sorry.
I use this probably every day. I use it in the classroom as well. It's great. It's very fresh. It's very clean. It's a wonderful alternative to, I'd say, Purify or On Guard for cleansing.
Okay.
I don't use it for like the respiratory function. I use it for just cleaning the air and sanitizing the air in general. So sometimes I'll flick between On Guard for the germs or even Abode, but AirX is probably my most frequent used oil everywhere. It's
more minty, right? Like, it doesn't have like mints and eucalyptus. I could be wrong.
It's honestly, no, I would say it's got a lot of linseed in it. I don't know if you're familiar with how that smells, and lemongrass. It's got a bit of a tang to it.
Lemongrass.
It's very fresh, very clean smelling. It's not green and woodsy. It's got linseed, tangerine, grapefruit, frankincense, and then cardamom. It does have the cardamom in there, so that's probably what you're thinking with the breathe. So it's great for pneumonia, bronchitis, sinusitis, any kind of digestion and discomfort, because it does have some of those kind of like cleansing oils. It is good for odors and airborne pathogens. I think that's why I use it mostly. Sneezing children, gross. It's good for mental clarity, focus, and concentration. Soothing and clearing, any kind of like massages if you're trying to clear any emotions, and it's good for toxic or fearful thinking.
That's great for the classroom then, for sure.
It is. It's just a really good one. If you've not frequented this oil, it's $29.50. I highly recommend you try it, because it comes with these 2 free oils as well, the Breathe Roller and the Peppermint Roller, which are amazing for a whole variety of things, to support your respiratory function, but also peppermint's amazing for headaches, digestive discomfort, everything
like,
that you need right now.
Queasing, like in the car,
travel sickness.
Also just a pep of energy. I think both of those are great for like a little pepper of energy for sure. Well, probably all 3 really. Definitely. Yeah.
I don't wear Airex. I don't wear it. I purely just use it.
Like if you just sniff the bottle or whatever, but
it's amazing.
So $29.50 for all 3. I love that they're doing the 3Bs, the 3
I
first.
know.
Okay, I'll talk about this one. Okay, so beautiful touch. The Captivating Blend. This is a favorite by so many. Like, people beg for doTERRA to bring this back full time, or put it out there for full time, but it's not. So you get it while you can. So you get the beautiful touch. It's great as a perfume, and even my teenage girls love it, and they're like, they got their, like, they want to use their other perfumes, but they do love the beautiful blend. And then with that you get tea tree, which is just a must-have for, oh gosh, I mean, I mostly use tea tree for if we're coming down with some sort of bug or something, like earaches I've used recently, flu bugs, acne, sore throat. I mean, cleansing, anything really, like in a cleaner for the shower, spritzing your shower. Those are the main ones off the top of my head. Bex?
It's an antifungal oil. And so it's amazing on Leo's very smelly, gross feet. So adding tea tree to a bathtub is highly recommended, especially with kiddos who live in that toxic soup of a petri dish at school. Putting a couple of drops of tea tree once or twice a week in their tub is really going to help detox and keep them clean. I put this directly on Phil's feet. I put this on Leo's feet. Phil's feet could do with it, honestly. But Leo's feet in particular, and there has been a marked difference immediately in the smell of his feet, shoes, and room since I've been having him put tea tree. I had nothing prepared me for the smell. I had no idea what was coming out of his feet, and it just happened overnight, and I'm so glad we found a fix.
Well, yeah, and you can make a little spritz and spray it in their shoes, right? Or
I actually used a half-used On Guard sanitizing hand spray. I topped it up, it was half gone, I topped it up with some more distilled water, and I put like 15-20 drops of tea tree in there as well. Wow.
Yeah.
Spray that baby on their feet. It's gross. I put one in like his soccer bag, but he's starting to get athlete's foot as well, which I think is making it worse.
Oh yeah.
But the tea tree is really drying it up, and it's not cracking, and it looks really good. So tea tree I highly recommend. And Gina already said, like, for any kind of acne or blemishes, it's really great. So it's a bit of a It's a bit of a catch-all.
It's kind of like a lavender. So both of these for 24, it's a $45 value. So
Amazing.
I just, yeah, BOGOs are the best just for either building your, repertoire of oils, always great for new people, but then replenishing or stocking up. I mean, I like to, especially now that I have like Zoe away at college and Ava's about to go and they want their own stuff. And so I need multiples.
Yeah.
I'll talk about this one.
Oregano. Are you talking?
I'll talk because you did too, and then I'll do too. So,
Yeah.
well, we'll share it. But oregano, okay. So this is kind of my, I want to say, antibiotic oil. It's very potent for any flu bugs. So I mix this with tea tree in a capsule and also lemon if I'm cleansing out the gut, if there's some sort of bug creeping in. Oregano is the one I use, and I kind of save it for that. So it goes in my flu balm. It's a powerful gut cleanser, and it's also great for warts or any sort of fungal virus on the skin, I guess. Those are my main uses for oregano. I kind of save it for that.
I've burnt off like actual skin tags with it within a couple of days.
Yes.
It's very hot, so be careful.
Yeah. Yes. For skin tags, you're right. So applying a drop, you can even probably dilute it a tiny bit, or you can, if you're super tough, just put it right on. But yeah, I've heard over and over about the skin tags just coming right off. And so then with oregano, you get On Guard Touch. So this is kind of an immune system BOGO here. Obviously, the On Guard is like doTERRA is probably, well, one of the top oils they sell for sure, because and you know that because they have the entire line of On Guard products. But the Touch is just great to have to throw in your purse or easy for the kids to roll on every day, just as a protective immune boost, both for $22. So anything you want to add?
No. I mean, except with the On Guard Touch or any of the touches, they're pre-diluted and ready to use, which is super nice. So you can put this directly on the spine and the soles of the feet and know that you're boosting your immune system straight away.
Yes. Yep. In a pinch, you can use it as a hand sanitizer as well.
Oh yeah, do that also. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna fight about who gets to talk about this one. Go on, you start. I'll chip in.
Okay, I'll start. This was the one I added to my cart yesterday and saw the 2 free oils pop up, and I was like, oh gosh, did I miss that? So these capsules are just amazing for calming the system. Calming blend capsules is what they're called. They literally work in like, I would say about 10 minutes, I start to feel the calming effects of these capsules. So for stress, anxiety, just like if you're busy and you have a lot on your mind, and it's just to help like just bring you down. I love it. It's like these are always in the home, and I feel good about using them because they're all natural, as we know. All right, Bex, you go.
All right. So there's an adaptive line. You've got the adaptive oil, and then you've got the adaptive capsules. Normally, it's the same products in the oil as it is in the capsules. That's not true for this product. The adaptive capsule has different ingredients, and it specifically targets a different part of the brain, which is that fight or flight piece of the brain. So, back in the day when, the caveman was faced with a saber-toothed tiger and that immediate oncoming rush of panic, like, do I stay and fight or do I just run for my life? A lot of us now, and especially because of COVID, we reach that peak of fight or flight emotion, which we have no control over, for very random situations that really we're not facing a saber-toothed tiger. We just realized we ran a red light, or we realized we forgot our homework, or I don't know, we've forgotten appointment. And I'm sure we can all agree that at some point in the last month, we've gone from being super calm to absolutely losing it. And it's because we've changed since the caveman days to now, and we get very heightened very quickly. And I think it's all because of social media and immediate gratification that we get from being able to just flick through things and change things, and we have too much choice and nobody has any patience anymore. But we also don't take the time to calm ourselves and settle. The adaptive capsules are specifically designed to work on, I believe it's the hypothalamus in the brain. Mm-hmm. And it's got this GABA, whatever the GABA is, but it's a quieting neurotransmitter to promote relaxation through natural resources. And it will calm you and allow you to relax and kind of move through that reaction, that fight or flight reaction.
Yeah. I do remember them saying that basically a lot of people, we live at that fight or flight. Like a lot of people never come down. And so because of the busy, fast pace, career plus, all the other stuff, like it's not the same, like you said, anymore, where there was one person kind of at home doing the farming and there was this kind of calming and you're in touch with the earth, and like we're very different and we live.
But the body never changed. Like our body and we never changed, and so it's just our lifestyle, and we're pushing ourselves all the time. Even like going to the gym at 6 a.m. in the morning. Why am I doing that? Because it's supposed to make me better, right? But really the added stress of the alarm, going to bed early, and the amount of things that we're all piling on our plates constantly because it's the right thing to do, makes our pot boil over much easier. Yeah. Adaptive capsules are designed to help you reduce what's in your pot naturally. Mm-hmm. So that when you do lose your mind, it's not that big of a eruption. These get like, the mum rage when you can't get your kids to get their shoes on and you need to leave and you're freaking out. You remember that when your kids are younger? It frequents itself at my house, the mum rage. And I have to say that when I take adaptive capsules, I'm like, fine, let's go to Target without shoes on, see if I care. And I can just let it go. Mm-hmm. And I know how well they work, and I should take them every day so that I'm taking them proactively versus reactively, which I don't, and I should, and I'm telling myself again. And every time I talk about these things, I always say this and I never do it. But
write a sticky note. Okay, so the other thing I also love about these is they were targeted for like preteens and up. And I have given these to friends who have middle schoolers in particular who are just don't want to go to school. There's so much anxiety. There's hormones. There's and this was even pre-COVID stuff. So and they helped them immensely. So I love that they are safe and designed for that age range and up.
Yeah, they're amazing. And then you pay $39 for your adaptive capsules, which are a gift of calm, and they work. And then you also get lavender and lemon, which I feel like are the two most flexible, usable, beneficial oils to have in, on, and around you at all times as well.
And I feel that that's around a $70 value there for $39. So
can I tell you a story about lavender?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my daughter is in 8th grade, and she came to me on Thursday night and was like, Mom, I'm doing a science experiment on lavender oil. I need to take your lavender oil to school tomorrow. And I was like, okay, what's the experiment? I guess they had to design something. And she's like, we're trying to see if lavender oil can bring down your heart rate if you smell it for like 30 seconds. And I was like, okay, done. Here you go. So I didn't get too many details because as a typical teenager, she wasn't really wanting to talk to me, but I asked her yesterday, I said, how did it go? Did it work? And she was like, yeah, actually it did. I tested it on 5 of my friends, and the heart rate, everybody's heart rate went down.
Oh,
and I was, ooh, look at that. So
I love that story. That is, oh my gosh, that's so great.
Ah, bless her.
See, they really do know they work, but they might not want to admit it to us, but
No, they
I love
know.
it.
They know we know. They know we know.
I love when they started asking for the oils. Mom, my friend at school, my classmate, like she
Yeah.
thinks like she's getting a sore throat. Can you make like a roller for her? And I was like, yes. I love it.
So, so
That's
cute.
such a great story. Thank you for sharing. I'm gonna
Hopefully it'll get published.
I know I'm gonna
Awesome.
reshare that. I'm gonna yeah, right. Well, the
Oh, this is,
hospitals are using it that way, so
I know. So, okay, so you can buy all of the specials in one fell swoop. It's $146 for all of it. And if you add, I think, one extra product, no, you don't have to add the product. It comes free with it, right? The citrus bloom.
citrus bloom, yeah.
Yeah. So if you buy the whole box, which they're encouraging you to do, you'll actually get an additional free oil, which is citrus bloom, which again, can you purchase?
I don't think you can.
No, it's amazing. It is like everything you would imagine. It's citrus and floral. It's amazing. It's one of my favorites. It is. I
People
love
go
it.
crazy for that oil, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great savings. And so they're encouraging you to get them all. So you're not, and if you do this on LRP, you'll get free shipping because it's over 100. And if you're a new person, I don't know if this is the next slide, Gina, but if you're a newbie, you'll get a free membership with it. And
so
I do not have another picture, but if you add, I think like 15 PV to it or something, you'll also get the deep blue promo, which we don't have a picture of, but that just came to me right now.
Yep. And the free membership is a $35 value. So you add that and then you get, if you get
and the citrus bloom. And if you, apparently you can buy the citrus bloom.
Oh, okay.
Is Brandy on as well?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Brandy. Sorry, love. Didn't know you were there. So you can buy the citrus bloom, apparently. I did not know this. But you'll get that free also. So if you've got somebody who is thinking about dabbling in oils, this is a very usable kit.
Absolutely.
Very usable. So
very usable with some like fabulous extras like the beautiful and the citrus bloom. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I think is that it? Did we do it?
We did it. Yeah. So this goes on until through Tuesday the 22nd. And like we said, this BOGO is different because you can buy any BOGO any day. You could buy, 2 BOGOs of different kind. Like it's just mix and match, get what you want. So
we can.
Yeah.
And if I've had a couple of gals do this and make the mistake and get so mad, if your LRP doesn't ship in that time frame, you need to proceed to checkout. Don't put it in your shopping cart and assume it will ship on the 26th. It will not. Oh, because it will all drop out on the 23rd like it never existed. So if you do have an LRP and it needs to ship earlier to get these bonuses, you should absolutely do it.
Yeah, so ship by the 22nd.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for logging in. Thanks for joining us. Share.
Yes. Don't forget to put your orders in, and Bex and I will be back soon. We're gonna
get back on.
Yeah.
Back on. All right. See you later, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
Did we end the recording?
Oh, one sec. How do I do that?